We are two guys gaming.
Hello and welcome. I'm Sean, Noob of all trades from 2 Generations Gaming. I've got my glasses on today, so I'm slightly more presentable, but I was home sick again today, and that's why I just have my hoodie on and not a polo shirt. Also, why I'm recording a little bit earlier than I usually do. In this video series, I'm playing through the 2024 daily RPG calendar from Sundial Games, the Leaf Riders of Wrenwood. Yesterday, I fell into a ditch, and then I had to use some skills to try to get out of it or get away from it, and I ended up falling in. It looks like today we've got some combat, so I think I have to heal up before I do that, and I think that's all I have to say for right now. The camera's in landscape mode again. I figured out how to make the video full screen even in portrait mode, but I'll see how I like it with landscape first, and then who knows, maybe I'll actually buy a tripod to put this up and not have these little shakes that I have. All right, here comes my favorite part of the video, opening and dumping out the dice. There you go. There you go. All right, and then my second favorite, seeing what we're doing today, although I'm pretty sure it's combat based on what I saw yesterday. It is. For Friday, January 5th, 2024, or Fruits Day Deep Winter, this is 12th Night. Oh, the infamous 12 Nights of Christmas. How do you like that? That's pretty neat. You find yourself in a long tunnel that seems to run endlessly in either direction. At one end, glowing eyes begin to reveal ugly and dangerous insects. They chatter and chirp as they rush after you with sharp claws and weapons. D20 plus attack, damage, D20 plus defense for each enemy. So I will use an ointment, which I think restores D4, if I remember. We'll just call it that. So let's roll us a D4. Yeah, 3. Okay. So down to 2 damage. All right. Let's see how this combat goes. You will only engage each enemy in a single round of combat, regardless of whether you defeat them or not. Use the numbers next to each enemy below for their combat stats. Shield 9, Heart 4, Attack 9, 2, 1. Oh, for the defense? Okay. For my defense. And then it's 11, 3, 10, 2, 1. And then 10, 4, 12, 2, 1. Okay. If your attack roll equals or exceeds the enemy's defense, I could use some other dice today. That's cool. I already used a D4. You hit, otherwise you miss. If you hit and your damage roll equals or exceeds the enemy's health, the enemy dies. If you miss and the enemy does not die, it attacks you. If your defense roll exceeds the enemy's attack, your health reduces by the enemy's partial damage. Otherwise, your health reduces by the enemy's full damage. If you did not kill all the insects, they flee from you in terror. Let's see just how terrified they actually are, given sometimes my low DAR rolls, especially for combat. This sounds like some fun combat, so. Alright, so we get +2 on attack. We only have to get a 9 or above, which is a 7 or above. So I have a 65% chance of hitting this thing. And there we go. Natural 1. Let's start it, baby. Alright. So let's see how the enemy does. My defense is +2. Jesus Christ. Oh my God. Well, this is starting off well. So I needed a 7 or above in both cases. I got a 1 and a 3, and I took 2 damage. So it was a good thing that I healed up. These people, I know my dice. All right. And they should be terrified of me, right? After that round of combat. Good Lord. All right. So this enemy has 11 defense, -2, which means I need a 9 or above. So that gives me a 55% chance of hitting. And I rolled a 2. A 2. A 2, mind you. Okay. Now I got to roll an 8. So an 8 or above is, I mean, I'm not even going to give you the percentages anymore. That was one of the things that I came up with to make this a little more interesting. But I come up with the percentages and it doesn't matter because I roll 1s and 2s. There we go, 15. Okay, so I only take 1 damage that time, and we're back to the 5 damage that I started with. Fantastic. And enemy number 3, 10. All right, so that's an 8, which means I have a 60% chance of hitting. Cumulatively, I have 65, 55, and 60% chance. I'm going to have to do that math, and I'll get back to you on that one, because my calculator is on my phone, which is now being used as my, and I'm stalling 12. Yes! Okay, now D8 for damage. I need 4 or more, so I'm slightly favored here. 5 out of 8, which is like 62%. Every single one of these is, oh, 60%, my God, oh my God. All right, well, you get more exciting die rolls, so that's something, I guess. Okay, I got a 19 there. So I take 1 more damage, and I am at 6 damage. Well, that's fantastic. And I collect no amber, because none of the enemies died. And for some reason, even after that pathetic performance, they are still frightened of me, and they run for safety. Okay. Well, that was fun. I'll do the math on that. What was it? 65, 55, 60. And see what my cumulative chance was of hitting all 3 of them or something like that. I don't know. Well, I'll try to put some numbers up there to make it a little more interactive for you. All right, I'll record the outro. Got the second, third, whatever. I think third most important part of the video is putting the dice back in the dice bag and closing it up ceremonially, ending the video. There's some birds in the background. You probably hear them. I figured out how to put this on the tripod so that I could do these intros and outros on the tripod and we don't get the shaking. As always, thanks for watching. You can find us, if you haven't already, at www.twoguysgaming.net. We have articles. I just did an article on Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite. I did not have any play footage for it, and the article's not that much to begin with because I went to buy it on Steam, and apparently the sale had ended, so I'm not paying 40 bucks for something I can get for 7 or 11. So you'll have to wait for that. I also hope to do something with the latest X-Men series. I saw that it's actually kind of timely because they just released on Marvel Unlimited the series, the original series, in chronological order, so that's kind of cool. If you guys are checking that out, maybe check out my article as well. There's also a couple of podcasts. Chris and I are supposed to record Two Guys Gaming this weekend. See, that's why I had my hoodie on, because look, my hair is just a mess right now. Oh, now it's real good. We'll just keep it. Chris and I are going to do Two Guys Gaming this weekend, or we're supposed to. I haven't heard from him. We haven't really talked, so we'll see how that goes. Maybe we'll do it next weekend, since I wasn't feeling well yesterday and today. What else? Oh, Noob's Book Club is finally back up and running. I put up episode 2 yesterday. I'm reading currently to take notes for episode 3. That should go up this weekend. There's also a link to our other socials. I will be back with this series either tomorrow or Sunday. Probably Sunday, because I'll do Noob's Book Club tomorrow. And I'll do this on Sunday. See you then. Bye, guys.
We are Two Guys Gaming.